条路上倒下的，未必是我。
人类，你真有耐心。
这里对你来说太危险了。
Luo Feng finally understood why the story told by the spirit of the White Wings had seemed suspicious from the very beginning. To uncover the truth, he began communicating with the spirit of his Shi Wu wings. Since the spirit had only recently been born, the conversation took a long time, but it eventually revealed an important secret. The Shi Wu wings were only a fragment of a much greater treasure. Their original owner once possessed 6 pairs of wings, each serving a unique purpose. The white wings standing before Luo Feng were the core component of the artifact because they contained the source, a central power core that fueled the entire treasure. The Shi Wu spirit also revealed that the white wings had extremely strict requirements for recognizing a master. A universe knight would need willpower comparable to that of a universe supreme master. Luo Feng immediately realized that the white wing spirit had lied earlier by deliberately lowering the requirements. Even worse, Shi Wu suspected that the spirit had never intended to accept him as its master, and may have been planning to kill him. Because of this, Luo Feng abandoned any reckless actions and decided to wait patiently. He remained near the wings, using their immense pressure to temper his willpower. During this time, the Shi Wu spirit grew smarter and gradually recovered fragments of its lost memories. Several years passed. The white wing spirit repeatedly tried to persuade Luo Feng to sacrifice valuable treasures for its restoration, but he refused every time. He knew that gaining ownership of the artifact had to come first. Eventually, the white wing spirit claimed it was ready to recognize Luo Feng as its master, and released what it called its source. However, Shi Wu immediately sensed deception. The object was not the true source at all. It was a trap. Hidden within it was a deadly blade meant to kill Luo Feng the moment he attempted to subdue the wings. After exposing the deception, Luo Feng became certain that he had been manipulated all along. Without Shi Wu's warning, he might have mistaken the fake core for the real one and died. To confirm his suspicions, Luo Feng pretended to believe the white wing spirit. While the spirit continued urging him to merge with the so-called core, Luo Feng refused to risk himself and instead sent his Mosha body to test it. As expected, nothing happened, proving that the core was fake. Luo Feng then openly accused the spirit of lying. He pointed out all the contradictions in its story. The spirit claimed it desperately needed help to recover, yet it also imposed impossible requirements on any potential master. Realizing its scheme had been exposed, the white wing spirit finally dropped its act. But Luo Feng had no intention of leaving empty-handed. Following Shi Wu's advice, he activated the Shi Wu wings. Instantly, 4 enormous silver wings emerged from the star tower and began absorbing the light emitted by the white wing's source. For the white wing spirit, this was a nightmare. It tried desperately to stop the process, but was powerless. Countless blades of light flew toward the Shi Wu wings and merged with them. The more energy they absorbed, the stronger they became. As the energy flowed in, Shi Wu's lost memories returned. It remembered that all 6 pairs of wings had once formed a single supreme treasure of unimaginable power. During an ancient war, the artifact had been nearly destroyed. The white wings suffered external damage, while the other components were shattered from within. As they absorbed more and more light, the Shi Wu wings rapidly restored themselves. Their size expanded from millions of kilometers to entire light years. Meanwhile, the white wing spirit could do nothing but watch in despair as its energy flowed into another fragment of the once unified treasure. Thus, Luo Feng took his first major step toward obtaining the complete inheritance of the legendary wings. After restoring 2 pairs of Shi Wu wings, Luo Feng gained a tremendous advantage. Long ago, the original Shi Wu wings had been split into 6 pairs during an ancient battle, and each pair suffered severe damage. The White Wings retained the source and were able to recover partially on their own, while the other pairs drifted through the dangerous regions of the universe ocean, becoming increasingly damaged over countless eras. Now, the Shi-Wu Wings were actively absorbing energy from the White Wings' source. The White Wings spirit was furious and tried to stop it, but it was helpless. Shi-Wu, on the other hand, celebrated every new surge of energy and constantly updated Luo Feng on the restoration progress. 10% was restored, then 30, 40, and soon more than half of the damage had disappeared.
After nearly 30 hours of continuous absorption, the ancient source had completely restored the two pairs of wings. However, Luo Feng learned an important fact. Even in perfect condition, these two pairs only granted access to the first two forms of the complete treasure. To unlock the Shi-Wu Wings' full power, all 6 pairs would eventually need to be gathered. Unfortunately, capturing the White Wings was still impossible. Their true source never left the artifact, and without it, Luo Feng could not force the treasure to recognize him as its master. According to Shi-Wu, the only option was to wait until Luo Feng's willpower reached the required level. Knowing this, Luo Feng chose not to leave the dangerous region. The White Wings constantly emitted overwhelming spiritual pressure, making them the perfect training tool. He shrank the Star Tower to the size of a speck of dust and devoted himself to cultivation. 1,200 years passed. During that time, the Star Tower slowly drifted closer to the White Wings until it finally touched one of the ancient blood stains on their surface. At that moment, Luo Feng sensed a terrifying aura lingering within the blood of an unknown enemy. Even after countless eras, its power remained so overwhelming that it defied imagination. After 1,200 years of training, Luo Feng had greatly strengthened his willpower, but it still was not enough to make the White Wings recognize him as their master. According to Shi-Wu, his current willpower was comparable to that of an ordinary universe master, while the treasure required the willpower of a universe supreme master. Realizing that further progress would take far too long, Luo Feng decided to temporarily give up on conquering the White Wings. Before leaving, he tested the fully restored Shi-Wu Wings. The results exceeded all expectations. After activating the Golden Kingdom, Luo Feng discovered that his domain had become extraordinarily powerful, rivaling some of the greatest suppression-type treasures. The area under his control now stretched across dozens of light years. During these tests, he unexpectedly discovered another hidden passage within the White Wings' space. Luo Feng immediately realized that the mysterious wings could not have appeared there by accident. The tunnel likely led to their place of origin. Intrigued, he guided the Star Tower forward. For more than a month, he traveled through a network of ancient tunnels, passing through one light barrier after another. The deeper he went, the hotter it became. Even the Mosha body, with the strength of a universe knight, could barely withstand the temperature. Soon the heat became intense enough to destroy it within moments. Protected by the Star Tower, Luo Feng continued onward. After traveling dozens of light years into the depths of Tilted Peak Sector, he finally reached a mysterious region filled with white flames. Here, even the divine power of universe masters was instantly destroyed, while space itself remained perfectly stable. While exploring the area, Luo Feng discovered strange stone pillars. Every grain of sand within them contained its own independent world. He had never encountered anything like it before, nor had he seen any record of such a phenomenon. Soon, however, one particular pillar caught his attention. Hidden within it was something so unusual that even Luo Feng froze in astonishment. While exploring the depths of Tilted Peak Sector, Luo Feng would discover a mysterious claw mark left behind by an unknown powerful being. That clue would lead him toward an ancient inheritance, hidden treasures, and secrets belonging to entities erased from history itself. But what exactly awaits him there, and how it will change his future, is a story for the next video.